Hey guys, it's me Ram here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at probably the most popular 3x3 speed cube on the market today, the JPerm RS3 2020. Hope you can read Chinese. I'm really very excited for this cube because if you guys remember, in an earlier video I tried to make my own JPerm RS3 2020 and one of my friends liked the cube so much that he took it from me and he now uses it as his main 3x3. As always, I'd like to give SpeedCubeShop a massive thank you for sending this puzzle out to me. If you want to buy this cube or any other speed cube, be sure to get it at SpeedCubeShop and use the discount code RAM for 5% off your order, as well as a shout out at the end of my latest video. Or you could also use code JPerm, but he probably gets like 1 billion code users a day and like #support small creators. Anyway, let's go ahead and finally open this up. As you guys know, I'm super excited. Don't forget to use code RAM at SpeedCubeShop. Yep, that sounds about right. Anyway, let's get into the cube now. As we can see the beautiful JPerm logo right there. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, it's actually quite lubey from the outside. As you guys can probably see, it's kinda drenched in lube. Let's get into first turns. Alright, so out of the box, in comparison to the version I had made, this one definitely feels quite a bit gummier than what I had made. So they've probably used less lunar and more weight one in this. But the feeling is actually incredible. It's so smooth and so soft, as you guys can probably hear. As for the speed of the cube, it's honestly around the same speed as the one I had made, but I can't really turn properly on it because of the amount of lube, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this down. Alright, I just went ahead and wiped this down, and overall I really like the feeling of this puzzle. The cube I had made was missing this kind of soft and really plush feeling, but this cube has absolutely nailed that, and I think it feels very satisfying to turn. But the one thing I'm honestly not a big fan of about this puzzle are the tensions. They just feel extremely tight. Now, I don't know if I'm an exception to this rule, but I much prefer loose cubes, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to be doing to this cube after filming this. Yeah, as I'm turning this puzzle, I can definitely feel the loop break in. The speed is getting faster and faster, and the gumminess is slowly going away, which is a great sign according to me. Wow, look at that JPerm. Anyway, in the box besides the cube, we got our typical Moyu stand, and we also got the accessories box, which I'm not going to be showing in this video because you guys have probably seen it 1 billion times. Let's go ahead and give this cube a quick solve. Let's hope the JPerm bundle combined together can get me some good luck. Ooh, 9.36 seconds, sub 10, that's a pretty good time. So yeah, overall, out of the box, I think that this is a pretty good cube. I'll continue to break it in, loosen it up a bit, and then I'll get back to you guys with my final thoughts once I have formed a conclusive opinion on it. See ya. Hey guys, I've had the JPerm cube for about a week now. I've done a bunch of solves on it and I'm ready to share my thoughts. If you guys remember, when I first got the cube out of the box, I found it too tight and I forgot to show it during the unboxing, but the cube could barely corner cut 45 degrees. Not to mention, it was quite gummy and slow from all the weight one inside. But I knew the cube had potential, as SCS's weighted loops do tend to break in really nicely, and the cube's feeling was incredible. It was really soft and smooth. So after filming the first segment of this video, I immediately loosened the cube by like a full turn and started doing solves on it. So far, I've done about 100 solves on this cube over the past week, plus I just spam TPS on it whenever I'm bored because it feels really nice, and overall, the cube has had an incredible transformation. While it is not the fastest RS3 2020 I've felt, it's certainly not slow by any means, and it is definitely faster than it was out of the box. After loosening and breaking in, the corner cutting has also improved drastically. It can now easily cut over 45 degrees forward and line to line reverse. There's only a small spot in between where it can't corner cut. As for catches, this cube rarely catches. Just like the other RS3 that I had set up, it is a rather fluid cube and my solves in general flow really nicely. The one thing I like more about this cube than every other RS3 2020 I've tried/owned is the feeling. This cube has an incredibly soft, smooth and overall very satisfying feeling to it. As you guys heard during the unboxing portion, the sound of the cube was really nice and it has not really changed since. Pops and corner twists basically never happen on this puzzle despite my fairly loose tensions, and they're not really a thing you should think about in 2022. Now let me talk about whether this cube is worth the $25. While this cube is certainly well set up, ultimately it's just a $9 cube that's well lubricated. There are a few specific groups of people I'd recommend this cube to, namely those who are absolutely certain they do not want to mess around with setting up their cubes, those who are complete beginners and want a solid cube to get started, and those who wish to support JPerm's YouTube channel. I think no matter what, you will be really happy with this cube and you will be able to get some great times on it because it is a very safe cube. However, to the rest of the people, I'd suggest buying the stock cube and lubes yourself because it will teach you an integral cubing skill, setting up cubes. If you want to take this approach and still have a JPerm cube, you can watch my tutorial on how I was able to make one, or better still, you can experiment with your own settings and loop combinations and find something that may work even better for you. Ultimately, this is a pretty great cube cube and can be used by anyone. So that's pretty much it for my overall thoughts on the JPerm RS3M 2020. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and goodbye.